The Tazewell County coroner has identified the man who was killed in a motorcycle accident in Pekin. Just before 5 Wednesday morning, a motorcycle crashed at the intersection of South 5th Street and Veterans Drive. 50-year-old Dennis Kenzer Jr. of rural Manito was pronounced dead at the scene. He did not have a passenger with him. Tazewell County Coroner Charles Hanley determined the cause of death was blunt force injuries after a motorcycle and car collision. State police and the coroner's office are still working to learn more.